isn't a hero, but he definitely isn't a villain. You ask me, Mr. Loudass, Luffy is a hero. Look at all the stuff he's done. Despite everyone saying Luffy is not like any other pirate, he has pirate-like characteristics. Those characteristics is what makes me think he's not a hero. Luffy isn't your traditional pirate, but he definitely isn't a hero. Think of a hero. Heroes save people, are selfless, and help people for the sake of helping people. Now think about Luffy. Luffy isn't that. Luffy doesn't help for the sake of helping people, he helps for selfish reasons. There are many moments when Luffy helps people for the sake of helping people, but he gets a reward for it with a meal. There are no arc where Luffy doesn't accept a reward for doing what he did. Luffy isn't a hero or a villain, he's like an animal. Every encounter he has is either to get a reward or to get into a fight. Luffy, after watching the entire series, has 3 loves, what I call the 3 Fs. Food, fights, and friends. In every situation, he's fighting for one of the 3 Fs. Think about any conflict Luffy has ever gotten himself into. Luffy saves Alabasta, he wants to help a friend and fight Crocodile. Luffy saves Wano, he wants to help his friend Talmo, he wants to help Law, he wants to help Kinemon, and he definitely wants to fight Kaido. Luffy invading Whole Cake Island was literally all about him saving Sanji and his will to fight Big Mom. Now think about any of the islands he's ever saved. When he saved Skypiea, he got a big feast in the end. He saved Dressrosa, he got a feast. Saves Fishman Island, and he gets a feast. All the way to the first arc of One Piece, he saved Zoro and freed the people from Axe-Hand Morgan. What did he get? He gets free food. Heroes are supposed to be selfless and help the people without expecting a reward or any incentive back. I'm not saying Luffy's a bad guy, but he isn't a hero. He isn't a black and white character. Just like the world of One Piece, Luffy is not a one-dimensional character. Luffy is our protagonist, so of course the only people we see are people that see him as a hero. I repeat myself, the One Piece world is not one-dimensional. There are people in the world that fear the name Monkey D. Luffy because he's an emperor of the sea and has destroyed so many things. To most of the One Piece world, pirates are bad, marines are good. To them, Luffy is a tyrant, a terrorist, a bad guy, a villain. To those that Luffy saved, he's a liberator, a savior, a hero. But for us, we should know he's just a silly guy with a great ambition of finding the One Piece. There are no heroes or villains in the One Piece world. There are good guys and there are bad guys. Bad situations, good situations. At the end of the day, the One Piece world is a lot like our world, where everyone's doing what's either best for them or best for their faction. There are no real villains or heroes in One Piece. There are only protagonists and antagonists. Because at the end of the day, one faction will always hate the other and see them as a villain, while the other sees them as a hero.